going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Shut up, boy. Don't tell me what to do, bro. Let me talk to you. I'm the first Super Bowl champion in this league. Don't disrespect me. If I want him to score 14, he scored 14.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Jackson to throw. Being chased out left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Play action. Now Jackson escaping the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
You make.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 42-yard line.
Oh, my God.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. Past the 20. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have him set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Point after up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and Jackson hit, and he lost the football. So now we have Jackson slow to get back on his feet. Appears to be shaken up. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. Throwing again on 2nd down. Haskins eluding the pressure right. Haskins not the most mobile of quarterbacks, but delivering there on the scramble to pick up the 1st. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. And he's got room. There he goes left side. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Phillip Lindsay. His first touchdown of the new season as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
Here we go.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Rush in, rush in, rush in. Watch the end. Tighten up, tighten up.
On 2nd down, this is Harris. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
Yeah, exactly right. He's about them early.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Flush to his right. And it's a fumble. And the Ravens have got it.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk-reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So, should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you've got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about any more.
Jackson. He's going to fire one deep left, and that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently, so that's just going to be an incompletion. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Jackson throwing again. Dancing to his left. And he's going to keep it here. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. Third and 2. Here's Jackson. Open man has got one. It's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A pickup of 5 that time and a 1st down.
And the Ravens 1st down.
That's what it is. You gotta give us one more.
Focus, defense, focus.
They'll run it for the first time without the crowd.
Oh my God!
Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
I know. Y'all like not.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now it's Jackson. Forced out to his left. Now he'll pull it down. And out of bounds right around the 20. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3. But now it's 3rd down.
Looked at me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big adjustment, but much more emphasis on making sure they knew where he was when he decided to take off and go.
I couldn't see it at all. Actually, you right. You was bad. You was running crazy with my game. So I shut it down.
On 1st down, right back to Lindsey. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jackson.
We just saw a great.
And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack.
There's a lot of discussion in the offseason about him having a big year and getting to the quarterback. They held him without a sack in week 1, but how about here? Finally gets his first one of the season.
In the offseason, said he changed his diet, leaner, feels so good this year. Excited to see what type of a season he can have.
Check nickel, nickel, nickel.
These two teams all tied after one.
With the score tied 7-7.
Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on third.
Check 13. Check 13.
Jackson now. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. T.J. Hockenson, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
The Chiefs make over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score?
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jalen Ferguson, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
Hey, with the same jump?
Right there. 54, right there. 54, Mike.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. Check 50. Check 50.
Back to throw. Fields steps away to his left. And going deep for Hill. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off at the 25. They set themselves behind the chains, trying to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What are your coaches?
Timeout. I don't know who my second running back is, but what's his speed? 85. Yeah.
Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Jackson. Flushed out right.
Got him.
Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A gain of 32 that time. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now Jackson. And an alley to run. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. Hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Now it appears we got an injured Raven down there on the field. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead.
But that's 2 injuries in one game, bro. You know what that means.
A first throw for the backup Haskins. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Harris starts the drive on the ground. And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. On 2nd down, it's Harris. And some room to work. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. 23 yards the pickup there. Got to give a nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks sprung him.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any leakage, anybody could run him down from the backside.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys good, backside guys, man, that's what you're supposed to do?
I've had better.
Okay, either way, worked out quite well, didn't it? A nice sizable gain.
And give him a gain of 37.
This is one of those plays that could go either way, but we've seen the influence of the college game now in the NFL, where we're seeing more and more of these plays run, and that one went for a big gain.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his 2nd week of the regular season. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Looking to throw. Fields into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 17.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up. Third and 2, now Haskins. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. They have the 1st down with that gain of 4 yards. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now it's Haskins. He's going to fire one deep left side. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Haskins. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore 1st down.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. Now he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Third third down. Here's Haskins. Got a man. It's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Deebo Samuel, his first touchdown of the new season as the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Now, a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo.
Hills hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. So a big play before the end of the half to get them into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded at the 2. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Looking to throw on second down. Fields. And an alley to run. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the gun, Fields. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day. Watch the shit. Hey, run it.
They're going for it. This is Harris. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. They try and run on first down, but to no avail. Tackle for a 2-yard loss in the backfield. A loss of 2 there, second down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise, and it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this third quarter. Haskins will throw. And that is incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're going on 4th down. Haskins. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 21. But they needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
Joker.
On 1st down, Fields buying time to his left. And unable to connect on the long pass. He actually brings it in, but he was out of bounds, incomplete.
His struggles finding open receivers continue. I don't know the last time I saw him this inconsistent throwing the football.
It would be hard to find a date when he was this inconsistent. You know, in his locker, he keeps the word poise printed on an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. He needs to find that poise right now.
He certainly does. In fact, I would suggest he laminated.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Kansas City touchdown. Mecole Hardman, 79 yards. And the Chiefs are able to draw a bit closer. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
This is nowhere close. Well to the right and no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've got to right the ship. They had a great first half, but the lead has really gone down. Now, you know, you always talk about the adjustment to the adjustment. They've got to adjust right here.
And I think a lot of it is just mentally. Get back to doing what you were doing well in the beginning of the game, but a lot of that is playing with that emotion and that sense of pride and fire that sometimes goes away a little bit when you build up a lead. You think you've got it going, and you also think, at any moment, I can go ahead and go back to the way it was before. You and I both know it's not that easy once you get off the gas a little.
Yeah, they don't want to see this lead diminish anymore. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down at 6.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Now Haskins. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. And a nice gain of 21 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing. Slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. Throwing now, Haskins on first down. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. On second down, a run with Lindsey. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. On first down, it's Lindsey. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves them with a 2nd and 3. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. We're back now in KC. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the 4th. Haskins on third down. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Miles Boykin, his first touchdown here of the new campaign as the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. And the ball is knocked out, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. Isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. Now from the 30.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end.
Following the turnover, it's Haskins. Looking deep for Adams. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
And an alley to run.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
On third down, here's Lindsey. And he's got some space here. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Philip Lindsey, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it now because you're exactly right.
You like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
No gain on the play. Leads to 3rd and 11.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
Come on, boys, come on. Watch two, watch two. Hey,
Operating from the gun. Fields going for Metcalf on the and he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 47. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues.
Oh, now Lindsey lost the football, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And his crew will take over with the football at the 35-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
They'll run. Here's Harris. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. The Chiefs on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
Bang, 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 bang. Hey, check Mike 33, check Mike 33. Let's go, tap.
From the gun, Fields being chased out left. That's complete into the hands of Carson. A pickup of 27, and they pick up the 1st down in the process. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. Operating from the gun, Fields escaping the pressure right. And going deep for Hill, and that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Watch that in. Tight end's right. Tight end's right. 4 down, 4 down, 4 down. Shit.
Under 10, under 10, 10. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Check 9, check 9.
To throw again. Fields eluding the pressure right. Taking a deep shot. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. We've got a lopsided game here. I don't know, Charles, what does the handbook say that we discuss when we've got a game like this in the 4th quarter?
Hold on a second. Let me thumb to the proper page on that. Know what it says?
What?
Let's discuss. That's how we got here. This is a dominant performance, where they took control of this game, how they've managed to keep control of this game, and then we go ahead and think about how we're going to leave here and get to the airport. In a lopsided blowout, the roads are usually open.
2nd and 5 now. Haskins. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 12. And they're going to get the football just outside the 10 at the 11-yard line. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Michael Pierce, in all of his 340-pound glory, gets the sack.
It's now 3rd and 15.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Fields. They complete it to Hill. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. On 4th down, Fields.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. The drive will commence with a run by Lindsey. And able to find a little space. He gets us up over the 15 to the 16. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Another run by Lindsey. He's got a 1st down past the 30. And all the way up to the 37-yard line. 22 yards there, a 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Haskins going to try to throw it. Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hockenson. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. On 1st down, it's Haskins. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead because
Haskins hit, and he lost the football. And I think the Chiefs have it. They do. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So for the Ravens, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll have another road date next week with the Cincinnati Bengals. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, they'll drop to 0-2, and they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Oh, that nigga Lamar out for 4 weeks. I'm alright. It's not like I don't got Dwayne Haskins. Thank you. There we go. He got Howard Master and Protected now. What score over there? What score? Y'all know who got player of the week again. It's gonna be Kyler Murray. I mean, yeah. Like yeah, bro. I'm gonna have it 3 straight weeks. Come on now. Like Reed. You feel me though, Reed? My man had 261 yards, bro, passing yards, and 4 touchdowns, bro. You know how many rushing yards he had? 176, bro. You might as well go ahead and put it down, bro. Give it to him, right? You might as well, right? I ain't nobody win MVP. Is he still giving out money for the MVP? He not. Are you lying to me? Or are you sure? Let me ask him. What that mean?
It's all still out there.
God, please take me out of that on. They don't move around and they gonna kill me in my home.
It's time to ice up for summer. Introducing GLD's Cluster 10.
Nah, but I'm good. Nah. I'm looking at this behind the scenes, the woo, bro. I don't want to hear it. I ain't gonna do it still. Cool.
liquor cause you calm.
I pull up on the top, going on the dawn, I'm the dawn. You can fuck around if you want, out in Bali. Big swing, big dress, big ass, make it squirt and make a big mess. Before we done, she asks where we going, do it next. Next to where they fucked up.
Whoa. he over there complaining? The Bills. I was just asking because I see his name. I seen his name. What was the score? You definitely good. Never did. Why would I lie? Big dog who? But we still having our one-on-ones. My heart when I cry. My heart when I cry. Oh, I ain't get player of the week. Oh, you got it? Oh, you got 509 yards. Play the computer. Why can't you say because he went skating? That's comedy.